God is dead, God remains dead, and we have killed him. These words, started by a mysterious river, descending from the mountains, are not just a proclamation but a warning. Friedrich Nietzsche's Spoke Zarathustra is a book unlike any other, a philosophical epic, a poetic revelation, a challenge to all who read it. But who is Zarathustra, and why did he live in solitude only to return to humanity? This is the story of Zarathustra, the man who conquered life. Zarathustra, or commonly called Zoroaster, was originally a Persian prophet, the founder of Zoroastrianism. But Nietzsche imagines him, transforming him into a different kind, not one who reveals divine laws, but one who proclaims the death of all gods and the birth of new values. Zarathustra is not just a character, he is Nietzsche himself, speaking through parables, visions, and poetry. He represents the philosopher's own struggles, his isolation, his genius, and his rejection of traditional morality. At the age of 30, Zarathustra leaves his home and ascends to the mountains, where he spends 10 years in solitude, meditating on his existence. But wisdom, when hoarded, becomes stagnant. He realizes that enlightenment means nothing if it cannot be shared, and so, one morning, he descends. Zarathustra returns to humanity, not as a savior, but as a teacher. But his words are strange, unsettling. He speaks of the Overman, a being that transcends humanity. He proclaims that God is dead, and that mankind must create its own purpose. But the people are not ready. They laugh at him, mock him. They are comfortable in their own ignorance, content in their mediocrity. Zarathustra realizes that his wisdom is not for everyone. It is for a few, the seekers, the ones willing to go beyond. This is a critical moment. Zarathustra does not seek followers, he seeks creators. But what is the Overman? Zarathustra explains it through three metamorphoses. The camel, burdened by tradition, carrying the weight of old values, obeying without question. The lion, fierce, rebellious, breaking free from the past, destroying the old. The child, the fun of speech, where one creates new values, and bound by the past, embracing the innocence of freedom. The Overman is not just about power, it is about self-overcoming, about becoming something greater than you were yesterday. It is about forging your own path, refusing to be a servant to society's expectations. But there is a danger, the last man. If the Overman is the future of humanity, then the last man is its grave. The last man is weak, fragile, comfortable, afraid of suffering. Seeks only pleasures and avoids gains at all costs. It is not struggle, it is not greed, merely exists. Zarathustra warns us. Most people choose to be the last man because it is easy. It is easy to conform, easy to follow, easy to numb ourselves with distractions. But in doing so, we kill our potential. Nietzsche's question is simple. Will you strive to be Overman, or will you settle for being the last man? Nietzsche's Zarathustra is not a myth, it is a challenge, a call to arms, to embrace life fully, to suffer, to struggle, to destroy what holds us behind and lacks, and create something new. We live in a world where the last man is winning, a world obsessed with convenience, a world filled with entertainment and artificial happiness, a world where struggle is avoided and mediocrity is rewarded, a world where people do not live, they simply exist. But Zarathustra reminds us, to be truly alive, we must suffer, we must struggle, and we must create.